Oh, hold on just a second. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to change my settings on the thing. Okay. It was playing the audio. But hello everyone. So, we are back at some more Steins Gate. Hello, Carlos. Yellow. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's week is going well so far. So if I remember correctly... Oh, that's right. Okay, we are at the cafe. The maid cafe, that's right. And we met the two... No, the one character. I forgot her name already. Doing good? And I also did something. What do you mean by you did something? What does that mean? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I'm glad that you're doing good though. Alright, Oh, okay. I had to pull away Daru away from Freddy's so we could return to the lab. We arrived to find it hotter than a sauna and heck. I forgot the button for my cell phone. What is it again? There it is. I got mail. Leah, hello! Thank you so much for the first redeem. What? You resubbed? Nice. Everyone's back again. I'm glad. But it's good to see you. I mean, it's good to see you too, Carlos and Leah. But how's your week going, by the way, Leah? You're for leaving first for me. That is your redeem. Alright, what is this? Hold on, let me check. What's the cell phone message say? Oh boy, here we go. Oh no. The final battle is close at hand, yeah. Oh gosh. You're more perceptive than I thought, yeah. Oh god. I have to actually do it. So now you understand what's at stake. The Red Southern Cross will soon hatch, yeah. The time has come for Betty's to journey to the sanctuary, prepare for... I can say no more, yeah. Oh gosh. I can actually reply? Okay, what are you talking about? Will you quit wait, could you... Will you quit... Oh, testing me with this mockery? Oh, okay. Okay, how did I exit out of this thing? Backspace? There you go. Let's see... I'm doing good. Feeling pretty preppy today. Nice! Glad that you're feeling... I mean, you're feeling... I mean, that you're doing good. How are ya? Yeah. No! I'm doing good. It's been kind of you know... What was it? On Monday, right? Monday was like kind of rainy, right? A little bit. Was it Monday or Tuesday? I can't remember. I can't remember the days anymore. But I've been good. Still a little bit sleepy, but that's like the usual. Let's see, but for some forsaken reason, the game was sending me to register code, and I guess I had to register the standing code for Dawn Trail. So even though I played it early access. What? That's weird. What? Yeah, you had early access. So you... That's strange. Oh, wait, I think I might have an idea. I think I had to do something like that too. Oh my gosh. Just a Nyom week. How long can you keep that up, Leah? Let's see. I quickly opened the windows, letting a small breeze blow in. It won't be enough. I should have been a cat. You could still be a cat. Wolf, dog, cat. Combo of all three. Also, thank you, sis, I guess. Wait, not really thank you for the bonk. Huh? Oh, hello, Gallium. How are you liking Steins 8? It is really good so far. So this is my, yeah, like I put on the title, this is my first time playing it. And I never watched the anime, right? So I don't know really nothing much about the game or what's the series about besides what we're going through now. But so far, I'm enjoying it. I love the characters. The main character is super quirky. Well, how are you? How are you doing, Gallium? Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha, sis. Let's see. I flip her fan to full power and place it on the table in front of me. I really wish we had an air conditioner. I turn on the computer. What we got here? This is our PC for communal use, have I said that right? Communal use, there you go, among lab members. It still uses an old CRT monitor, so it looks ancient. But don't let its looks deceive you. Our computer whiz Daru scrounged up some parts and made some mods to it. In any case, I don't spend much time on it. I mostly use it to update the Future Gadget Laboratories homepage. Check my email. Oh, check my email, visit news sites, and browse at channel. I wonder if the new T-Tor is still posting. I'm just gonna call him T. Let's see. I'm doing good. Animated series is not bad. The second anime series they had come out with, I haven't watched yet, but I heard it do well. Oh, I didn't know they had a second one. I just remember, like, the first one. I didn't watch it, obviously, but, yeah, I heard it was pretty good. Oh, that's kind of sad about the second one, though. Actually, didn't know they had an anime. Yes, they do have an anime. So I think I mentioned the last stream, that they do have, there's two versions of the visual novel. So this is the original one, and there's another one I think it's called Steins Elite. That's based on the anime one. And then they have a sequel. And then a bunch of other like spin-off stuff. From what I can see. Both visual novels are legendary. Nice. Okay, okay. So for the anime one, did they change some things? Well, actually, I don't want to hear like super spoils, but I'm guessing they probably changed a little bit. Let's see. JT says, I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. I have to explain. Just, you know, it's impossible to reproduce at current technology. Certain critical components will resist to CERN invents them in 2034. Time travel works by altering gravity. Basically, you can think of it as using the twin paradox, but that alone isn't enough to reverse time. Gravity control. Time machine's a 1970s Chevy. Oh. Let's see, what does he say here? This is a surprise. This means people this age already know about my time machine. I'm just reading JT's. Did you really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, then that must have been on another world line. I at least have gone to the year 2000. In any case, an important point is that a rotating black hole has the same effect as a Tipler cylinder. Sorry. You can learn more about curved black holes by studying the Penrose diagram or Tipler's calculations. My time machine works by generating a pair of curved black holes. Okay. Oh boy. There's a lot. Okay. Let's see. I believe Elite is just slightly different from the original, like an extra endings. Oh, okay, okay. I look forward to you. Also, thank you so much for the lurk, Elia. Thanks for popping by for a little bit. Let's see. However, instead of following typical BN format with sprites and backgrounds, they're replaced with shots from the anime, as well as a few original scenes created specifically for Steins Elite. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Cool. Okay. Maybe sometime I'll play that anime version of it. So yeah, almost no difference. Okay, I guess. Okay, then I think I'll just stick with this one maybe. Eventually I will watch the anime though. I'll be lurking. Yeah, that's okay. Yes, it does have a gravity distortion unit. My time machine is not perfect. It was built by a third party who reverse engineered CERN's design. The gravity distortion unit is a little unstable. First, our unit produces a micro singularity that injects electrons to induce rapid rotation. This generates a local gravity sine wave. As the time machine passes through a singularity, the gravity distortion unit regulates pressure to ensure safe passage. I'm not a specialist, so I cannot explain the mechanics any further. Let me just say that curved black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiments with black hole creation. Okay, I'm just gonna like briefly skim through. Just talking about how it works. Steins Gate also has an anime only movie which I watched was pretty good. Oh, I didn't see it, but I saw like a thumbnail for it. Okay. Well, I shouldn't waste all day on that channel. We have more important things to deal with. Namely the phone wave, name subject to change. We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. It's high time to figure out what's going on with that thing. You mean your microwave thing? Earlier I asked Dari to connect the phone wave, name subject to change, to the computer. He finished setting it up yesterday, and now he's about to do the quick wire work in the development room.
Na, Daru. Naze pekeroppa nano da?
I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone.
ロマンだからに決まってんじゃん、上皇。
主人公が日本人なのに、オッドアイである理由のようなものか。
全然意味がわからん。
ロマンだ。
It's cool.
ロマンならしょうがないな。いずれにしてもラボには他に空いてる PC がなかったんだよ。
お前の最新 PC は
ふざけんな。こんなわけのわからんものにつなげて、もし動作が遅くなったらどうすんだよ。
Selfish me. Besides, we made a phone wave name such a change together. It's our crazy machine.
そういえば、ゲル化については調べてきたん？
ああ、今朝大学に行ってきた。
Why would a banana jellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here?
顕微鏡で調べてみたんだが、分子レベルでズタズタだった。
ズタズタ？
総転移とかそういうレベルではなかった。バナナではない何かになっていた。
腐食した可能性はないか。2分間チンしたぐらいで腐るはずないもんな。
Yeah, it turned into like goop, which is kind of strange. Wait, how do I forgot how to save again. What was the button to save again? That's not it. That's my cell phone. That's not it. What? Tab? I forgot what's the button to save. Not again. The whole universe that Steins Gate is a part of is a little wacky, but also scientific at the same time. Science Adventure Series universe. That's pretty cool. It does use a lot of like real life science, you know, like theories and stuff. I forgot how to save. Let me just search this up. Right click and hit save. Oh, there you go. That's how it is. It's kind of a strange way of saving. I'll put it on this one. The controls are a little strange.
フラクタル構造を思い出したよ。
Fractal structures.
メンガーのスポンジだっけ？
ああ、バナナにフラクタル図形の穴をナノレベルで無限に開けていったような感じ。
Wonk wonk.
なんかやばくね？何が起きてるんだろう？
俺には一つ仮説がある。
Adding a dramatic pause to put tension. Dark gulps, waiting for me to continue.
電子レンジの電磁波の影響という仮説だ。
Oops. Sorry if I cut off what he said.
俺の推測が正しければ、電話レンジ過去仮はとんでもない殺傷兵器になりうる。軍事に転用すれば戦争の歴史が塗り替わるだろう。
See, for lore purposes, which I won't spoil, this game is just the tip of the iceberg. Oh, I know there's like a couple of more other ones in like the same universe or the same series. Twist my lips to a man. I can't even say it. Manamical? You know what I mean. I can't. Words. Now I whip out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。計画は第2段階を迎えた。あ、いずれ奴らは思い知ることになるだろう。すべてはシュタインズゲートの意志であり、人類はそれに抗うことはできん。ええ、プッサイ、コングル。
妖精さんと話してんじゃねえっつうの。接続終わったぜ。
I want to explain that he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be a betrayal. The last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of the organization. The phone wave, named subject to change, is now an indecipherable mess of wires. All I did was hook it up to a computer, yet it turned out like something MacDiver would put together. MacDiver. Now we can access the microwave's terminal mode and see exactly what's going on in its computer's brain.
で、どうする？
バナナは用意してある。
We do. Just before I left, May Queen plus Nyan Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas. with her money. She's too nice for her own good. Or maybe she didn't even consider what would happen. By now, you think she should know that if I buy bananas, I'm going to experiment on them. She's like, it's fine, don't worry about it. And so I put the entire bunch of bananas into the phone wave, name subject to change.
丸々使うとまた眉毛がしょんぼりしちゃうんじゃね？それ眉毛のお金で買ってきたんだろ？
It's for science!
奴から提供された研究費だ。
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんてないし、一本でいいよ一本で。
Oh, Daru retrieves the bananas, peels one from the bunch and sticks it back into the phone inside the phone wave, name subject to change. Okay, what? Who's this from? Oh boy, Fades. You can't fool me, Nya. You know exactly what I mean, Nya. Why do you think I approached you, Kyoma? The story has already come to life. Nya, I must... Wait. I must prepare for what you must face. That's my role as the guide, Nya. Can I respond to you? No? Okay. I guess not. Wait, there you go.
実験に金をケチるようでは世界の支配構造を作り変えることなどできんぞ。
作り変えたいと思ってんのはオカリンだけだって。
He lost our enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man.
ほら、早く携帯からタイマー入力よろ。
Right. Now, where did I put my phone? It's in my hands. It's in my pocket. Phone. Oh, here's my phone. Okay, I had to do the thingy. What is it again? How do I do it again? I had to call it. Phone wave. Let's see, but yes, definitely one of my favorite visual novels to use if you're looking science fiction, drama, and a slow burn type of storytelling. I do like that. I do like a lot of like science fiction. Just the genre. Except I haven't like read a science fiction book in a long time. Alright, let's call it. Call complete. Instant access.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。
Mayushi guidance system.
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。シャープボタンを押した後、温めたい秒数をプッシュしてください。
眉シガイダンスにスキップ機能をつけておくんだった。待たされると。
Hey, it's good to have it. What do you mean?
例えば、1分なら
Okay,
シャープ
I had to explain like the whole thing again. It's hard to find good ones. Sometimes when there are so many, you don't want to invest your time in one that you don't think you'll like, but sometimes you have to take a chance. Yeah, I know, what is it, the Zeroscape series? I played the first one, but I still have to play the other ones. That's good. It does involve, considered a little bit sci-fi, in a way, a little bit.
2分ならシャープ120です。
Oops, sorry. It's finally over. Okay, entering 120 number sign. 120 number sign. Complete. Turntable inside the phone wave name subject to change begins to spin backwards.
2分は結構長いんだよな。
It doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Mayuri had a timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function, or whatever it is, so we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we've experimented with 60 seconds and 180 seconds too. The Xeoscape is good. Yes. Mystery plus thriller ones are great. Yes, that is true as well. I love mystery ones. If we set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect.
でもさ、マジで電磁波のせいだったら僕らの細胞なんかもスカスカになっちゃってんのか?
While still looking bored, Daru finally gets into the discussion at hand.
お前は 電話レンジカッコ仮の中に入ってチンされたことがあるのか？
そもそも入れない罠。つうか電磁波の影響ってソースは？
あえて言うならば、マッドサイエンティストとしての勘
Hmm.
だ。
根拠なしとか。
かつてエジソンはこう言った。1% のひらめきがなければ 99% の努力は無駄でしかない。だから発明家よ、ひらめけと。
End quote.
天才は 1% のひらめきと 99% の努力じゃなかった？
残念だったな。近年ではそれは誤って広まったものだというのが常識になっているのだ。ふわ
He's great at that.
エジソンが言ったん？ひらめけって。
そう、ひらめけ。
I don't know if that was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it's something along those lines. At least that's what the wiki said.
ゆえに天才マッドサイエンティストである俺は常にひらめ。
The phone wave. Oh, your bananas are done. They're subject to change rings.
しかしチンをしたところでゲル状になるだけで新しい発見など何もないよな。
It feels like I wasted 120 seconds on nothing. Let's check it out. Daru opens the phone wave named subject to change his door and peeks inside.
お？
Huh? What? What happened? He rubs his eyes, blinks several times, then resumes staring into the microwave.
何をしている？
いや、あれ、
What happened?
消えた。
Huh?
消えたって何が？
The bananas! The bananas are gone!
バナナが。
What is he talking about? I push Daru aside and look into the phone wave named subject to change. It's gone.
ない。
There's nothing inside. The banana has vanished without a trace. Whoa. Well, after a short pause to collect myself, I whip out my phone and speak into the silence.
俺だ。厄介なことになった。俺たちはどうやらとんでもないものを目覚めさせてしまったらしい。
I'd love for Doc to do a voiceover for the MC just because. He would be so perfect. He's giving me Doc vibes.
とんでもないものってなんぞ？
I ignored Daru's panicked cry. I'm surprised too. My heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm. What did we just do? Hold on, let me save. I'll save here.
今すぐに緊急要請666号クーリングオフを発動させろ。何？政府の承認？バカか！そんなことを言ってる場合ではない。このままではこの国が吹っ飛ぶぞ。
My phone away after yelling.
自演を。
うるさいフェリスのストーカー。それでバナナはどこに隠した？
誰がストーカーだよ。
バナナを出して。手品でも披露して得意になっているつもりか？
隠したのはオカリンだろ？
It was neither of any of us. Uncomfortable silence. I realize my throat is dry.
なんで消えたんだよ。
知らんがな。
どこに行った？バナナバナナ
I take the turntable out of the microwave. Scour every nook and cranny, but find neither peel nor stem of the banana. It's gone!
そうか。分かったぞ。これは電磁波兵器などではなくテレポートが可能な電子レンジだったのだ。
なんだってってそんな無茶な。
It actually worked, though?
でなければこの密室からバナナが消えるはずがない。
What happened in the recording studio? Yes. Now say it 10 times.
冷静になるべきじゃね。
そうだな。
We each take a deep breath. Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That will calm me down. I reach for the bunch of bananas. Why is one uh-oh? Impossible. Impossible. Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone wave, named Subject Change. But now, there's no sign the banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas.
なんじゃこりゃ。どうなってんだ。
Jelly banana! What? So hello, Takuro. Welcome. How's your week going? It's good to see you. Daru notices it too. He reaches out to touch it, but I quickly stop him.
誰よ、このラボに今バナナはいくつある。
多分このバナナだけ。
このゲルバナがくっついているところはお前がさっきちぎった場所か。
わかんねえ。そこまで確認してないし。このゲルバナ完全にくっついてるな。
No cuts or anything. Aside from the notification, it looks completely normal.
なあ、誰。これってもしかして。
Today I'm pretty tired from work. Oh, I'll be able to get some rest soon. I know, yeah, especially if it's a really super busy day at work. You just wanna close your eyes after getting home. The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago, I hesitate to speak it again. But I must. Because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, but if I were to explain it as I saw it, banana that was inside the phone wave named Subject Change returned instantly to its bunch. In other words,
テレポートだったりするんじゃないか。
a teleporter. Oh? Who? I hear a girl's voice coming from the lounge.
興味深い実験してますね。
I'll be resting, watching you stream. Alright, sounds good. But yeah, definitely, if you do have to leave, it's okay. You need to rest.
誰だ。
My heart just skipped a beat. I turned towards the voice in surprise. It's you! And get pierced by a sharp stare.
バカだ。なぜ貴様がここに。
How did you find my hideout?
若干18歳にしてサイエンスに論文が掲載された天才。囚人監視の中で男をいじめるド S 女。そしてまたの名をザ・ゾンビ。マキセ・クリス。
説明セリフを打つ。
誰がゾンビだ、誰が。
一体どういうことだ。何が目的でここへ。
あなたに会いに来たの、岡部倫太郎さん。じゃなくて、法王院京馬さんだった。
Wait, how the heck does she know my real name? I never spoken it in front of her.
そうか。やはり貴様、機関に所属するエージェント。しかも特殊能力者だな。それならば不死であることもうなずける。
だから死んでないって勝手に殺さないでくださいよ。橋田さん、この人何とかしてもらえませんか。
この状況でマキセ氏が現れたからオカリンは混乱してると思われ。
Daru doesn't seem fazed by this girl's entrance. Why?
誰？裏切ったのか。
おかり妄想しすぎ。
マキセ・クリスに弱みを握られたか、それとも色香に惑わされたか。
I glare at Kurisu. He's my right-hand man. How dare you?
許さんぞ。
Oh,
このビ
oh,
ーチ
oh my god. He's gonna like beat you up, my dude.
落ち着け。
Kurisu's eyes flash dangerously, I think. Such intensity from an 18-year-old. Maybe she didn't resurrect after her first death. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine, constructed to replace the dead Kurisu. Is that it? For now, I do as I am told.
この場所のことは昨日講義が終わった後で橋田さんから聞いたの。あなたの名前もね。
That's all? The truth is, kind of a letdown.
俺と話をしに来たと言ったな。
そうです。私が死んだのを見たっていうのが事実なのか、単なるセクハラの言い訳なのか、それについての回答が欲しくて。
Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right?
でも今のあなたの振る舞いで理解した。どうやら単なるセクハラだったみたい。
No, hold on.
つまり私の予測が証明されたということ。
勝手に結論を出さないでもらおうか。お前は俺を誤解している。
I must clear my name. I'll be labeled as a perv forever.
まあそのことは今はいいんです。
え、いいのか？
That's a relief. I was sure she was going to call the police. But that for now part bothers me. Teresa enters the development room with a quick, confident stride. Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and good posture. Not much in the chest though. And why are you looking, dude? Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Dari to the corners. Can't you tell those areas off limits?
そういえばまともに自己紹介してませんでしたね。マキセ・クリスです。改めましてよろしく。
She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips?
握手もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake? We only met yesterday, and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops.
欧米か？
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが何か？
欧米か。
I look down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingers. No unnecessary nail polish. I stare, fixated. Okay, just staring at her hand. Okay, slowly I extend my hand, making sure to keep enough weight on my heels so I can flee at a moment's notice. I lightly grab the tip of Kurisu's index finger between my thumb and index finger, then instantly let go.
ビビりすぎ。
That was a handshake.
まとう先が半端ないからな。これが俗に言うマーシャルアーツか。
Would hate to be a perv forever. Exactly.
俗に言わないわよ。
では、忍者。
言わないっつってんだろ。
Dang, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes too.
アメリカ育ちならば。Nice to meet you. 目の笑みを浮かべながら握手を求めるのが普通だろう。
That's actually really good. Is that what all Americans sound like?
はや、むしろハグを求めるぐらいするべきだ。
Asking for a hug? I don't even give out hugs. Only to like family members and close friends. 11 out of 10. Perhaps that's too much to ask. Too much to expect from a killing machine.
どんな偏見よそれ。
Kurisu sighs. She's not even looking at me. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to the phone we've named her to change. Bananas which have just exhibited a most unusual phenomenon. Of the bunch, one has been completely jellified.
これ本当に興味深いですね。
Teresa brings her face closer to it to get a good look.
ピンセットあります？
ない。
そう。
And then, Teresa stabs the gelatinous banana with her index finger. She bears a beautiful fingertip knuckle deep into slimy banana. Ew.
何をする？希少な実験データを。
ぐずぐずね。
Teresa extracts her finger. Pieces of gel cling to her fingertip. She puts that fingertip to her mouth without any hesitation. Ew! Not me! Ew! So let me just taste it. What does it taste like? Ugh. What are you, Mayuri?
味はなしか。まず。
She says it with a straight face.
食い意地が張っているとはまだまだお子様だな。よみがえりし者よ。そんなに腹が減っているならば、バナナ一本ぐらい恵んでやろう。
いりません。
そもそもあのバナナ眉しのじゃん。
遠慮することはない。俺が恵んでやると言っているのだ。
変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんですか？
変態のバナナ。
Oh my god. Dara starts shaking as if he's been electrocuted. What? What's wrong?
変態のバナナを食べる。ぐずぐず。指くわえる。まずと顔をしかめる。
Looks like his cranial fervent processor is overclocking. Oh, Steam was acting out and went straight to an ad. Oh no! I'm sorry.
マキセシマキセシ。今のもう一度お願いできる？
Stop it! Stop it, Daru! No, stop!
はい。
Don't make her say that.
ほら、変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんかって。できればその後。
Oh my god.
ああ、でも、もう付け加えてくれるとなおグッド。
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Suddenly, Chris's face turns bright red.
だるよ。お前はどうしようもないクズだし、最低の変態だが、今回ばかりはよくやったと言っておこう。
You weirdos. Yes. Payback is sweet. Now to follow up for maximum combo. Oh no. Oh boy. Let's show this conceited little girl how true adults fight.
それで、マキセクリス、お前は今、何を想像したのだ？ぜひ教えてほしいものだな。
Oh my gosh, these two.
さあ言え、天才少女、天才がどんな妄想をしたのか、ご考説願おうではないか。
Teresa turns her back to us with pricked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all. That rules out robotic killing machine. Feel refreshed. I haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right-hand man. Always gets the job done.
あんたたち、二人とも変態だったのね。
Ah! Oh no.
いや
Well, Daru's he's fine. He just admits it. Don't admit it, you idiot.
お前に言われたくはない。
オーケー。生意気な振る舞いについては謝ります。
Teresa sighs deeply and turns back to us. The composure's already returned.
その原因があなた方のセクハラ行為にあったとしても、今は不問にする。
I wish you would stop saying for now. It's like she's gonna call the cops on me later.
詳しく教えてください。このバナナのことと、それとそっちの。
Alright, let me explain. Risa glances at the phone Wave names up to change.
電子レンジのこと。
トップシークレットだ。あえて部外者の前に一つだけ教えてやれるとするなら、こいつの名前は電話レンジカッコ仮だということぐらいだ。
You had to say the whole thing, okay? Name subject to change as well.
カッコ仮？何それ？
そのままの意味だ。名前はまだ仮なのだ。
名前なんてどうでもいい。
だが、名前以外は教えることはできないぞ。
でもさオカリン、マキセ氏ならこのヘンテコ機能について解明してくれるかもよ。
それは。
He is a genius. She would have to be to defeat my sharp wit. We can trust her intellect at least. Hard to stomach her attitude. Plus, she has danger written on her face. Not to mention, she's a little scary too. Then, I get a great idea.
ニヤニヤしちゃって。また何か変態チックなこと考えてる？
No!
クリスティーナと言ったか、貴様。
誰がクリスティーナだ？一言も言ってらんわ。
Christina? Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. Definitely has more flavor than her real name.
このレンジの秘密を教えてほしければ、俺と取引してもらおうか。
何よ？
まず一つ、貴様にはラボメンとなってもらう。
You're part of our lab crew now.
ラーメン？
ラボメンだバカ者。ラボラトリーメンバー。
研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれるっていうこと？でも私、8月中にアメリカに帰る予定なんですけど。
他者に秘密を漏らさないという誓約書を書いてもらうさ。もし破ったら、貴様がムッツリスケベの変態だとサイエンス誌に告発する。
鬼畜だなオカリン。そのサイエンス発売されたら5冊買う。
ラボメンとなった暁には帰国するまでゲストとしてその頭脳を我がラボのために役立ててもらって結構だ。
偉そうに。詳しく契約書を見せて。
そんなものはない。ここはサークルであって会社ではないのだ。
知識を提供するだけなら OK です。ただし他に変態的なオプション契約があるなら答えはノーよ。
取って食ったりしないから安心しろ。
セクハラはする気？
しないっつの。
さっきあなたまず一つって言いましたよね。二つ目があるんでしょ？それが変態的要求の可能性が。
二つ目の条件は
Second
この
condition?
俺が貴様に対して行ったセクハラ一歩手前の行為について全て不問にすることだ。
オカリンちっちゃい。人としての器がちっちゃいっす。そこに痺れる憧れる。
It's like so many tips, I should probably read it later.
ダルのセクハラ行為はこの件に含まれない。そっちは二人で話し合え。
なんだとこら、ふざけるな。
こちらからの要求は以上だ。この2点を飲めないのなら今
Oops, sorry.
さあどうする？悪くない取引だと思うがな。
あんたにとってでしょ。
Oh, what the? Oh! Thank you for the hydrate, me. And also the mouse model. I will switch it real quick. Hold on. But he's a guy. Oh no. That's why you wanted me to have my mouse model. So you can do the the bit. Alright, hold on. Let me switch. You have summoned Miles. But it's good to see you, me. Here we go. But he's a guy. Miles, best boy. Hold on, I just gotta make him a little bit bigger. There you go. He's got broad shoulders. Well, how are you? How's your week going? Let's see, Kirisu puts her fingers to her brow and shakes her head in an exaggerated gesture.
まったくノルアドレナリンが過剰分泌されてる気分よ。開いた口が塞がらないわ。
貴様が顎関節症になろうとしたことではない。要求を飲むか飲まないか。さあ答えろクリスティーナ。
is he gonna give her that nickname?
だからティーナってつけるな。私はクリス。
Kirisu looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America make such exaggerated gestures? Sooner or later, she'll say, no, she'll say, deal, oh my god, oh, I don't want to say the last one.
オーケー。取引する。
Such stereotype.
いい返事だ。今この瞬間、君はラボ面ナンバー004となった。歓迎しようクリスティーナ。いや、ザ・ゾンビよ。
どっちも間違ってるから。ちゃんと呼べ、法王院。
I just imagine the both of them just glaring at each other. We spend a minute, there we go, staring each other down. Kreese is the first to look away. I win. She does so in a way that says, good grief.
子供ですね。
何か言ったか？天才変態少女。
ああもう以後変態禁止。私もあんたのこと変態扱いしないからもう許して。
わかればいいのだ。では本題に入ろう。ダルよ、クリスティーナに。
ティーナも禁止。
クリス君にこれまでに我々が行った実験について説明してやりたまえ。
だが断る。
In the end, I'm the one who has to explain. Along the way, I also relate to tell of my heroic deeds, which enrages Kreese, of course, but I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave, name subject to change. Kreese doesn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand, as expected of a genius.
やっぱり興味深いわ。
貴様の見解を聞こう。
少なくとも電磁波兵器やテレポートだっていうくだらない仮説は捨てるべきですね。
Lady Duff protest too much.
もう一度実験してみてもいい？私もこの目で見てみたいの。
Good thing we have a lot of bananas. Alright, let me save again. I think all the tips, here you go, tips lists are here. There's probably so many that I missed. It's probably just telling me about what they all come from, what they mean. Without waiting for approval, Karisu plugs in a touched banana, sticks it in a microwave, and starts entering the commands on her phone. It's strange. She's still wearing her usual frown, but I can't shake the feeling she's really enjoying herself. Can't put my finger on why. Call it a hunch. But, I mean, she is a scientist. Why shouldn't she enjoy experimenting?
岡部さんと橋田さんはバナナの方を見てて。
俺に指図しないでもらおうか。俺はマッドサイエンティストの方を。
She's like, shh, hold on.
いいからバナナから目を離さないでください。
Okay, so he's a little snippy. Daria and I do as we're told and stare at the bananas. Truth be told, we were planning to watch the bananas anyway. After missing it the first time, we've determined to witness what transpired with our own eyes.
60秒経過。何か変化は？
ないな。
Any second now, the jellified banana should reappear on the stem. If it only happens once, we can just call it an accident and be done with it. But if it happens twice, then that's proof that something's actually going on. And then, Kiryu would have to admit that I, the great Hoenn Koihoma, have invented humanity's first teleporter. He keeps staring at the bananas in anticipation.
100秒
A few moments after Kiryu's report. Oh! Oh! It appeared! A Jobana suddenly appears without a sound. Now there are two of them on the bunch. It happened faster than the blink of an eye.
出てきた。あ、
I'm at a loss for words. I just witnessed the unthinkable. This phenomenon is clearly teleportation. The microwave timer chimes. Karisu peeks into the microwave, stumped.
そっちはどうだった？
104秒経過した時に
Hmm.
消えちゃった。いきなり。
She's quite flustered. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon.
やはりテレポートなのだよ。人類史上初のな。
Karisu quickly calms down. She furrows her brow and crosses her arms, tapping her right foot as she mutters to herself.
瞬間移動なんてそんなのありえるの？でも実際に移動したし信じられないけど量子テレポートかな。いやいやあれは量子レベルでの話だし。
現実から目を背けるな。その目で見たものが全てだ。
She gives me a sharp look. Her eyes are like a sniper's, hard and keen.
本当にテレポートなの？結論ありきで考えるのは危険よ。
ならば天才少女よ。今の現象は何だというのだ。
整理しよう。
I'm gonna try it again? Maybe?
冷凍唐揚げの時はテレポートしなかった。そうよね。
例えばテレポートできるものの大きさに限度があるのかもしれん。
唐揚げってバナナより小さいじゃない。
実験にはいつも同じ唐揚げを使っていた。ワンパック12個入りだ。
Mayu only buys her favorite juicy chicken #1.
そうなると結構な量だよな。
塩は？塩でも実験してみたんでしょ？
We used a handful of table salt on a plate for one experiment. Nothing happened.
お皿が
Maybe it's the bananas only.
もちろん皿なしの状態でもやってみたが変化なしだった。
Hmm.
だったら食塩については一粒一粒を基準とした場合小さすぎるからダメとか。とっかかりが欲しい。
Looks like our genius girl is fighting a hard battle. She starts pacing the room, looking a little annoyed.
他には電話レンジに関連することで気づいたことある？
電話レンジではなく電話レンジ過去仮だ。
You have to say the whole name, okay? Not just phone wave.
どっちでもいいわよそんなの。どうなの？気づいたことあるの？ないの？
Karisa's looking at Daru. Looks like she's asking him, not me. True, he should know more about the phone wave name subject change than I do. He's done all the maintenance on it after all.
ああ、そうだ。一度こいつからすごい放電が起きたお。
何？そんな話は初耳だぞ。
オカリンがいない時だったからな。
放電ってどの程度？
この開発室が蛍光灯で照らされたように明るくなったんだよ。それが2秒くらい続いたかな。
どういう状況で起きたの？
こいつに繋いでる携帯の調整、専用のものを外して代わりに自分の携帯を接続して、そしたらしばらくしてビリビリ。
それはいつのことだ？
昨日の昼だよ。オカリンがドクター中鉢の発表会を見に行った時。
ドクター中鉢。
That's right. I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time travel theory from JT. Maybe the current JT is actually Nakabachi.
だが待て、ダリオ、お前は言ったはずだぞ。ドクター中橋の発表会は中止になったと。
そう、その時。でもオカリンは中止にもかかわらずマユシと一緒に出かけていったろう。
No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabachi's presentation wasn't cancelled, the way I remember it. I still don't understand why my memory seemed to disagree with everyone else's.
そういえばその時間、俺はダルにメールをした。着信しなかったのか。
メールって？
昨日 ATF で見せてくれたメール。
When I nod, Kurisu comes closer.
それって確か私がその発表会で男に刺されて死んだっていう内容だったわよね。
ああ、だがダルの携帯にはなぜか1週間以上前に届いていた。
Strange.
は？あれってオカリンの嘘じゃないん？でないとタイムスタンプがおかしなことになるじゃん。
俺はいつも真実しか言わん。というか、そこまで言うなら送信履歴を見せてやる。
I whip up my phone and call up the history. But... let me save. Oh, that's not it. It's right click. There we go. It's not there anymore? What? Not a trace of that mound remains. According to my memory, I think it was about 30 minutes after Dr. Nakabachi's conference. About 10 people, including me, saw Kirisu's body, panicked, and fled Radican. That's when I sent that mail. But no matter how many times I checked, there's no record of it. It should be there, but it isn't. Just like that banana inside the phone wave named subject to change.
なぜないんだ。俺は確かに送ったぞ。昼の1時前には。
あ、まさにその時間だよ。放電現象が起きたのは。いいともが終わる直前だったからな。
Suddenly, a flash of inspiration strikes. Inspiration! Edison would be proud. This isn't something you can accomplish with effort. Basically, I'm a genius. I turned to Daru and Kirisu with a huge grin on my face.
なるほどな。そういうことだったのか。
何？
ああ、これはオカリンのいつもの癖だからあんま気にしない方がいいよ、マジで。
黙れ。俺は気づいた。気づいてしまったのだ。
I slapped the top of the phone wave, name subject to change.
俺が送ったメールの不可思議な現象と放電が起きたことにはズバリ何か関係がある。
Like, okay.
うん。
で？
は？
That's it, that's all I got.
何か関係があるのは分かった。で、何かって何？
それを調べるのがお前の仕事だ、クリスティーナ。
橋田さん、この人と話すの疲れる。
最初はみんなそうだよ。基本的な対策は真に受けないこと。
そこ、俺の言動を全否定するな。
Whatever, I'll prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery.
ダル、放電現象が起きた時の電話レンジカッコ仮の状態を教えろ。
結構無茶な状態にしてたんだよな。自分の携帯を電話レンジにつなげてペケロッパで操作可能かどうかテストしてた。
I disconnect the phone plugged into the phone wave, name subject to change, and replace it with mine. And then I hear the door open in the lounge.
ただいま
Mayuri!
お腹すいた。
I have a couple of bananas, I think, that maybe one that you can have. Mayuri comes in carrying a convenience store bag. Looks like she's done with work.
唐揚げ食べようっと。ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワン。おかりん、バナナ買っといてくれた？ねえ、おかりん。
When she enters the development room, her eyes go wide.
あれれ、お客さん？
Once she notices Kurisu, Mayuri bows her head with her usual smile.
まゆしーです。よろしくね。
マキシェです。ラボメンになったみたいです。
へえ、ほんと？すごい！女の子のラボメンだ。
誰？ペケロッパでどんな操作を？
さっき言った通り、メールの着信設定の調整だって。遠隔操作のためのメールを受け取った時のモニタリング用でさ。だから同時に120秒の冷凍機能を使ってた。 PC からでも冷凍機能を起動できるようにしてやんだよね。昨日はそのテストもしてたんだ。
メイリー、ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを電話レンジ確
Oh
保の
no!
中へ。
He's like, I just wanted to go eat. I brought it so I can have a nice meal. He's like, nope, we're using it.
みんなも唐揚げ食べる？一個ずつならあげてもいいよ。
Wait, I forgot it's like a 12 piece. Never mind. Okay, we can have one. We can use one. For usual ditziness, Mario puts the chicken inside the microwave. That explains what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS. A DOS. Enter in 120. Yeah. Number on the keyboard and strike the enter key. The phone wave, named subject to change, starts up. Douchey chicken number 1 starts spinning backwards on the turntable. Carissa stares hard at the phone wave, named subject to change, as if to not let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice.
これで放電現象が起きた時の条件は再現したはずだな。
どうだったっけ？
そこに突っ立っている助手。
は？私？
他に誰がいるのだ？
いつから私はあんたの助手になった？
いいから、俺のメールアドに何かメールを送れ。
If we reproduce the conditions correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave and it's subject to change, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant, Curiously just scowls.
私、あんたのアドレス知らないわよ。
使えない助手だな。
勝手に助手にすんなと言っとろうが。
誰？お前の携帯からメールを。
あ、おう、なんて？
適当でいい。クリスティーナは変態。これで送れ。
変態禁止って言っただろ。
じゃあ間を取ってオカリンは変態で。
こんな裏切り者め。
橋田さん、グッジョブ。
Lucy grins and gives Daru a heads up. A heads up. A heads up. A thumbs up. A heads up. I really don't like this.
あー、マユシーのバナナが。
I'm sorry, Mayuri. Sounds like Mayuri has found the results of her latest experiment.
ゲルバナになってるよ。
実験に使わせてもらったの。
これマユシーのなのに。
メール送信するぜ。
マユシーさん、お金は後で払うよ。そこの法務員さんが。
なぜ俺なのだ？
もう、どうしていつもマユシーの食べ物で実験するの？あ、もしかしてこの唐揚げも実験してるのかな？
Yeah, we are.
そういうことだ。
はいはい、送信するよ。送信ポチッとな。
Mayuri sits past me and steps up to the active phone wave, name subject to change. Before anyone can react, she grabs the handle. Wait!
おい待て
Oh!
開けるの待て
Mayuri, wait, hold on!
おや
But it's too late. Mayuri! Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh no, that's not good. Blue-white light fills the room, crackling angrily, like the heart of a storm. I find a sparkling sound. I grab Mayuri and pull her away from the phone wave, but name subject to change.
なんかやばくね
Oh, what's happening? What is happening? I just hear noises. Oh boy. Oh, that was bad. A thin cloud of smoke fills the room. It smells like something's burning. My eyes are numb from all the flashing light. I try blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kurisu and Daru coughing.
全員怪我はないか
なんとか
2秒どころかもっと長い時間放電してなかった。
Mayu squeezes my upper arm with her slender fingers.
おかえり。何が起きたのかな。
Vision gradually returns. Mayu looks perplexed.
大丈夫かやけどとかしてないか
どこも痛くないから平気だと思うけど。
Looks like covering Mayu was the right choice. I may be an insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. I gently let Mayu out of my embrace. Well, that was something. I wiped sweat off my brow.
ちょっとこれ見て。
Uh-oh, what happened? Here's voice is strained. With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room. And what I see strikes me speechless. Uh-oh, the large table in the center of the room is made of thick solid wood. It can hold about 5 or 6 people without breaking. Let's not replace the phone wave name subject to change and the X68800, wait, yeah, 6800, wait. Yeah, the computer. Our table has been split in two as if by a woodcutter's axe. The computer and other parts connected to the microwave are scattered across the floor. The microwave itself has broken through the table. It's literally stuck in the floor.
なんぞこれどうなっていくら電子レンジでも床に穴を開けるほど重くはないっしょ
放電現象だけじゃこうはならない。それ以外の現象が。
I shake off my surprise. This is no time to be standing with jaw agape. Hoi and Kyoma. Seize the moment.
すべて計算通り
First, I can't even say that word. You know what it means. Next, I tried to take out my phone and do the usual, but unfortunately, it's still plugged into the phone wave. Name subject to change. Why can't I say the word? I can't say it. Sai Kung. Whisper the words. Words have no meaning. Words are used simply because they sound cool. Words have meaning because they have no meaning. After years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart.
マユシの唐揚げがひどいことになってる件について
Mayu stands up and looks inside the phone wave. Name subject to change. It's embedded in the floor, but she somehow manages to pry the door open.
ああ、黒焦げだ。マユシの唐揚げ。
It's quick to the max. Pat my ears, shoulders to cheer her up.
ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンは偉大な実験の成功のため尊い犠牲となったのだ。冥福を祈ろうではないか。
唐揚げのことはどうでもいい。今は電話レンジに何が起きたのか解析するのが先。
どうでもいいなんてあんまりだよ。クリスティーナちゃん。
ちょっとそこのほーい今日はどうしてくれんのよ。マユシーさんが私の名前間違えて覚えてる。
それより換気した方がいいよ。
うるさい。黙れお前たち。
I fix everyone with an overpowering stare. This shall be remembered as the moment that the greatest experiment of the century succeeded and brought humanity a step forward in a new direction. These guys have no right to ruin that with their foolish talk. My heart pounding, I detach my phone from the phone wave named subject to change. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open it. It still works. I bring up the list of received emails. Leomar should come at the top. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Daru sent before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email history, and there, I find it. Oh. This goes Ocarina's a P. Success. I don't know why, but it was a success. The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24, 5 days ago. This is the same exact thing that happened to my someone stabbed Kurisu email. The mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th. And just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration.
全てがつながった。一連の出来事が意味する唯一無二の答え。この電話レンジカッコ仮に隠された機能の真実、それが見えた。直感というより、そう、これは確信。
教えて。なんだっていうの。
Feel my lips twist into a grin. I meet Kurisu's glare head on.
まず最初に言っておく。大発明のほとんどは何かの研究中に起こる偶然の産物であると。これをセレンディピティという。
脳書きはいい。
How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get to the point.
メールは過去へと送られた。溶けかけた唐揚げは冷凍状態に戻った。
It was time travel.
房からちぎられたバナナは房へと戻った。
まさか。
Kurisu seems to get it now. As expected of my genius assistant.
そのまさかだ。
This is the choice of Steins Gate.
この電話レンジ過去仮はタイムマシンだ。
It's a time machine. Oh wow. Okay, we're in chapter 2 now. Nice. The dawn of a new day. Also, I have a mail. What's it say? Shining figure. I'm nocturnal, so I usually don't go to bed until the sun comes up. It's not so bad once you get used to it. Mail me when you wake up, okay? Mueka. Wait, there's a lot. Wait. Huh? Huh? Mueka here. Are you a student, Okabe-kun? Are you on summer break? Why is there so many? Are you a day person or a night person? If you'd rather I email you at around a certain time, let me know. I want you to reply as soon as you can, but I don't want to be bothered, so let me know, okay? Okay, she's really persistent. Oh my gosh. By the way, I don't like talking on the phone, so please don't call me. Bye-bye. I just remembered that I didn't tell you my phone number. That's okay. I'm a lot more comfortable communicating by email anyway. What about you, Okabe-kun? Are you still asleep? Rise and shine. Have you talked to the super hacker yet? Oh, I'd also like to hear more about John What's-His-Face. I'm super curious. Okay. You calm down. He sent me like so many messages. Oh boy. I was sleeping too. Okay, I think I can't show anything else. This is an attachment on this one. Okay. Actually, it's already noon. We didn't sleep at all. She is cute. She can spam my phone. I don't know, Takuro. You sure? Alright, I'm gonna switch back to, conversion. Miski. There you go. Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem a lot brighter. I really don't want to go outside, but I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab. I drank a bottle of Dr. P. Genius. The drink made for geniuses. Also, hello! Hello, child. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. How are you doing? My stomach protests. Maybe I drank too fast. I'm exhausted, my hands are shaking slightly, and my vision is cloudy. I could pass out if I'm not careful. Maybe I should take a shower. That should stave off exhaustion, if only temporarily. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but it's enough. The lab would be heck without it. Dara's at his computer, his back turned towards me. His right leg is bouncing impatiently. The room is mostly silent, save for the electric fans humming and Dari's mouse clicks. Dari doesn't look my way, and he doesn't try to start a conversation. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside it's a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is stale and empty of life. I'm good? I'm glad to hear that. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the phone wave named subject to change was also a time machine. But Grace didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming. Flashback. Okay. Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. It was like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and bananas, so she skipped her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. Which leaves the lab empty, save Daru and me. My enthusiasm shot through the roof and we realized that the phone wave, named subject to change, had tremendous hidden potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past. So we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave, named subject to change, is indeed a time machine. The results, however. We went to the supermarket and stocked up on a wide variety of items. We tossed each of them into the phone wave, named subject to change, but everything failed. No change, nothing happened. After experiment, when a discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up normally. No jellification. Suddenly, we couldn't get anything to happen. We still have no idea why. First, let's review the problems revealed by this last run of experiments. Problem 1. Electrical discharge safety precautions. Removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of fire. We also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water, just in case. But that's not a fundamental solution. We'll keep an eye out from now on, but if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating experiments. Problem number 2. Mass increase. When the discharge phenomenon occurs, the phone wave named subject to change suddenly gains mass for unknown reasons. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent in the floor. To deal with the issue, we placed the microwave on the floor. We spread cushions and blankets underneath. This hides the hole in the floor too. It's only a temporary fix though. If you make any more holes, Mr. Braun is quite capable of raising my rent. And that's to say nothing of the calamity it will cause if it falls through the floor. Anyway, we need to find the source of the mass increase. If amateurs like us even can, that is. But the first two problems pale before the third. This last problem is critical. Until we solve it, we can't even really experiment with the phone wave named subject change. I had to say like the whole thing. Problem 3. We're not even sure of the necessary conditions to send email to the past. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent the entire night doing trial and error. We tried over 40 different things, but not once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. I had an idea that opening the microwave door was a key. That theory was proven false. There might be something else I'm missing, but for now, we're at an impasse. We started off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrated as time progressed. Which brings us to the present. Honestly, I gave up. So I spent the entire morning lazing about like this. Another email pops up on my phone. It's you! Okay, what do you need? You sleep too much. I haven't really gotten a reply yet. Are you still asleep? You sleep too much, Okabe-kun. You're like... Wait, you're living like an old man. Well, I guess I'm not one to talk. Anyway, let me know when you have something on the IBN 5100. Pretty please. Oh my gosh. Stop spamming me! I've been getting way too many of these since yesterday. They're all from Shining Finger, a woman called Kiryu Moeka. I've never used email as often before. Even Mayuri only sends me 1 or 2 a day, and she's a teenage girl. Frankly, this is starting to get on my nerves. I saw how fast Shining Finger typed. It should have been enough to tip me off that she was a mal-demon. I was careless. Oh my gosh. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignore it. I can still read it though. What does it say? I'm not... Oh, it's Mayuri! Mayushi's spending more money is getting dangerously low. You and Dari need to chip in too sometimes. You don't want to get me... You don't want to get between me and my food. I can reply. Let's see. Can I actually go back and look at the other one? Let's see. Wait, let me see. Don't get angry. Next time I'll treat you just anything you want to eat, so keep buying more bananas for the sake of our experiments. What's this in? You eat too much anyway. Oh, that's so mean. I'm gonna go with this one. I'll treat you next time. Was I supposed to, like, reply to some of these ones? Okay, that one didn't have a reply. Yeah. So anything that with the blue text I can reply with. I finished on my bottle of Dr. P. My stomach gurgles. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. So hungry I don't even feel like showering. I call out to Daru who's hammering on the keyboard.
なあ、サンボに牛丼でも食いに行かないか。
めんどい。
腹は減ってないのか？
減ったけどさ。
煮え切らない男め。
What is he doing on the computer anyway? Curious, so I casually peek over his shoulder. There's an image of a futuristic-looking facility I've never seen before. Richly colored cords crawl through a gigantic optical tunnel like the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Based on the height of the people in the picture, the tunnel looks to be more than 10 meters tall. Incidentally, the people don't look Japanese. Daru sighs hardly. Hardly, yeah. I don't know if the blank look in his eyes is from sleepiness, exhaustion, or if something's just wrong with him. So thank you so much for the watch streak. Nice!
ラージハドロンコライダーにはマジ癒されるよな。
貴様、今何と言った？
Large. Wait, how do you say that? Large heart-on Caliander? Caliander? Is that an incantation? No, a secret technique?
ラージハドロンコライダー。
Hadron.
Shirano.
Hadron. Yeah. I grabbed Dara's relaxed shoulders and wringed them out.
いててててて、何すんだよ。
寝ぼけているのか？
寝ぼけてないよ。
そのラージハドロンコライダーとは何なんだ？
Hadron. Am I saying it right? Right? Calendar thing?
セルンだよ。セルン。
Oh, okay.
その施設の実験装置。略称は LHC。マジ燃えるからおぬぬめ。
お前、人でないものにも性欲を。
ねえよ。でもなんつうの、見ててワクワクするっつうの、ニヤニヤできるっつうの、そんな感じってあるやん。
そういえば少し前は工場や高速道路の高架下がたまらないとか言っていたな。
そうそう、あれと一緒。
節操がなさすぎる。
2D, 3D, and even inanimate objects.
ジャンル分けして自分で興味の対象を狭める方がもったいなくね。
Yet, you do anything to avoid things that don't interest you. Hypocrite.
セルンか。
That name. I've seen it somewhere, and recently. Where was it again? Oh, of course.
ジョン・タイター。
ああ、ジョン・タイター。
JT!
オカリンが言ってたのって今アットチェンで祭りになってるやつのことだったんだな。
それは偽物である可能性もある。俺が言っているジョン・タイターは10年前に現れた方だ。
10年前にも現れたん？同一人物？
I hope that Dara would remember, but no such luck.
とにかくジョン・タイターがセルンのことについて触れていた。
I don't remember all of it, but there's one thing I'm sure of.
タイターはこんな予言を残した。すなわち2034年までにセルンがタイムマシンを完成させると。
おお、タイムマシン。まさにタイムリーな話題じゃん。でもそれって10年前じゃなくて今のタイターも言ってた気がする。
10年前だろうが今だろうがどちらでもいい。それより気にならないか、ダル。この奇妙な符号はシュタインズゲートの選択である可能性が高い。
タイターって信頼できるん？
信頼できるかできないかはどうでもいいのだ。俺たちと奴は今タイムマシンというキーワードでつながっている。そのタイターが言及したセルンについて念のために調べたとしても損にはならないはず。
Vigor returns to my body. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. Anyway, the one-wave nature to change experiment has hit a dead end for now, so it shouldn't matter if I make a little detour for this.
ダル、セルンについて詳しく。
How do you say it? Is it CERN or CERN? It sounds like you're saying like CERN, but I just say like
Okay.
CERN.
僕のセルンフォルダが火を吹くぜ。
Dara strikes his keys with renewed passion. He goes to the My Pictures folder and opens the folder literally called.
セ
I'm
ル
just
ンは
gonna
世界最大の素
send.
粒子物理学の研究施設だよ。ヨーロッパ素粒子物理学研究所だとか欧州素粒子原子核研究機構みたいな通称で呼ばれることもある。スイスとフランスの国境近くジュネーブ郊外にあってさ、古いところだと HTML や HTTP ワールドワイドウェブを生み出したところってんで有名。
ワールドワイドウェブだと？それってインターネットの？
ビンゴ URL の最初についてるやつ。
Then invented that? All I know about CERN is that what I read T's book. I never knew they were that amazing.
日本じゃそんなに馴染みはないけど 日本の研究チームも現在進行形で参加してたりするのだぜ。
セルンはどんな研究を？
基本的には素粒子物理学かな。世界でも唯一セルンしか持ってない超でかい実験装置を持ってるんだ。いわゆる粒子加速器ってやつ。低速汎用子蓄積リング、陽子シンクロトロンブースター、大型電子陽電子コライダーで、ラスボスは世界最大を誇る LHC ラージハドロンコライダータン。
Tan? Otaku possesses the ability to anthropomorphize in Moe form just about anything in the world simply by sticking Tan on the end of its name. Dara's powers encompass even particle accelerators. Dara doesn't seem to notice my shock. He just brings up the next image.
LHC はセルンの地下にある全長約27キロのサークル状トンネルに設置された粒子加速器なんだよ。陽子同士をそのトンネルで加速させて衝突させることで未知の素粒子反応を起こそうって実験を去年あたりから始めてる。まあ実験開始前はその実験でミニブラックホールが作られちゃうかもって噂もあったな。
Oh, okay. That's kind of
そ
scary.
のミニブラックホールに地球が飲み込まれる、宇宙がやばいみたいな。
Mini black holes. I'm pretty sure T said his time machine used mini black holes. Are the things he said up turn true?
現実にそうなる可能性は？
あるわ、ねえよ。セルンが公式に否定してる。もし仮にミニブラックホールが生成されたとしても、エネルギー量はすごく小さいから生まれた瞬間に消えるね。地球を飲み込むなんて全然無理っしょ。
だが火のないところに煙は立たない。
If I remember correctly, T claimed that CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. Right now, it's 2010. If they actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to the official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming T's story is true. Some of T's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about T's 2000 appearance. Also, hello Duo and hello Kazuma. Pet Kaz for me. But it's good to see you, Duo. I hope that your day is going well. There's something important in T's tale, or at least I want there to be. I take out my phone and put it into my ear.
俺だ。
This is an imaginary person.
悪の陰謀の匂いを嗅ぎつけた。ジョン・タイターとセルン。その2つの言葉から俺が言いたいことは分かってもらえるはずだ。ああ、そうだ。奴らは機関とつながりがある可能性が高い。偶然だと？おいおい、あまり俺を失望させるなよ。何？根拠だと？そうだな。あえて言えばささやくのだよ。俺のマッドサイエンティストとしての直感がな。奴らは世界を滅ぼそうとしている。ああ、ミニブラックホールによってだ。だがもしもその技術を俺たちが横取りすることができたらどうかな。当然だ。俺は誰だと思っている？
I just imagine Dara on the side just like,
シュタインズゲートの選択で
this is, you know,
L、サイ、コングル。
he does this every single day. I put away my phone and turned to find Dara giving me an yes, that's
お
right.
前は一体誰と戦っているんだ？
誰よ。俺たちのやるべきことは一つだ。
やるべきこと？なん
なんぞではない。引き返すな。 そこは全てを組んでにやりと笑うのだ。でないとスーパーハッカーらしくないだろうが。
I wanted to say something like, well, why the heck not? So what's in it for me? And then we'd continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Oh boy. This is a little scenario. Me, a week's worth of potato chips. Daru, 10 days. Me, you sure are a glutton. Daru, the dive makes you a hungry man. Me, deal. Get started. Daru, you got it, boss. Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. But the real world Daru just purses his lips.
オカリンはいつも説明不足なんだっつーの。かっこつけるより先に分かるように話してくれ。
Work with me here.
お前はスーパーハッカーだ。
ハカーって言うな。せめてハッカーにして。
あとは分かるな。
いや全然。
セルにハッキングしろ。
Daru stares at me in disbelief.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
I have mail! Oh, thank you so very much. Just hearing that from Okarin makes me happy. Oh.
誰？お前ならできる。奴らの悪事を暴き、タイムマシンについてのヒントを手に入れろ。
悪事ってオカリンの妄想だろう。
電話レンジカッコ仮をタイムマシンとして使えるようにするか、このままただの打作としてラブの倉庫で眠らせることになるか、今が分岐点だ。
マジで言ってんの？
俺はいつでもマジである。
I looked Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight. Let me save. Oops, I keep accidentally doing that.
どうなっても知らないぜ。
Suddenly, Daru was bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie.
交渉成立だ。すぐ。
うは、みなぎってきた。
報酬のポテチ1週間分はスイスの銀行に振り込んでおく。
Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration.
じゃあ、俺は寝る。あとは任せた。
Good night. He's gonna sleep on like sofa? Okay, that's a small sofa, but okay, it'll work. I lied on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. Good night. I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. I have mail! Oh, it's Fades. Original sin level rising to 180%. Kirma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet, yeah? You don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although, I suppose that might make things interesting. Nyahaha. Okay. What are you scheming? Cause I just like, let's see. Just go, keep on going. The church still devoted to that fool's errand. Even if they manage to resurrect their messiah, humanity's faith is less than 17% of what it was in its time. Mankind doesn't need doesn't need decrepit old gods to save them. Let's see. Are you suggesting that I, the Great Twin, kill Mal, run and hide? You risk my ire, cat girl. Akiba, part of the mundane world? Nonsense. The town is... Wait, this town has belonged to chaos for centuries. Oh wait, is it supposed to be a... Oh, as it shall forevermore. I can't read this. The way it's like cut off. This is what it was back in the day. Alright, let's go with... Oh my gosh, this is all... There you go. How about this one? A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. That's exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. I hope he had something to eat. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, now he's muttering to himself. I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find Mayuri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and quench my thirst. That's all. You just drink Dr. P. That's it the whole time. Don't even eat. Then I throw myself back down to the sofa and start browsing at channel on my phone. And what perfect timing! She is currently posting in a thread. Let's see, he says the Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. It seems you're also clinging to preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car in a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of casualty... casualty? Casualty? Am I saying that right? Whatever. I don't think I'm saying it right. Do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect is changed, the event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. That's why there are so many few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence being the world line's percent difference from standard. And then here's our people. Parallel worlds. Let's see, major event causes divergence to change. Causes this world line to diverge to a new world line. Call it world line B. On world line B, I'm afraid to say that channel never existed. As the timeline is reconstructed, all of your memories of reading and posting on that channel will disappear to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. Succeeded at creating micro black holes. So maybe if he couldn't remember like JT being there in 2000, so is this a different timeline? Well, obviously we definitely changed something. Well, yeah, I was gonna say yeah, because the other timeline, or the other world line, Kurisu dies. Reconstruction, timeline, and alteration of people's memories. I think it's essentially the same thing. Why are you sometimes saying they're different? What's a road warrior? I'm immersed in a heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me. Oh, it's you! The door opens and the girl peeks inside. I recognize her. It's the girl I met yesterday at the Round Tube workshop. When our eyes meet, she smiles. Dar's typing gets even faster. Looks like he's in the zone. It'd be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nod to the girl and hurry outside. What was this girl's name again? I think it was something like Aruma or Amore. Oh right, Amane. Amane Suzuha.
今我が相棒である天才が重要なミッションを遂行中なのだ。邪魔をしたくない。
君たちって何してる人？
前も言ったはずだ。俺たちの秘密に踏み込めば貴様も危険に巻き込まれる可能性があると。
未来ガジェット研究所って言うんだよね。
How'd you know?
知っている。俺は説明した覚えはないぞ。まさか貴様 艦のスパイ。
I raise my guard and spring into praying mantis stance. But Suzuha just stares blankly.
下のポストにそう書いてあった。
Dang it! Why'd you put that on your mailbox?
そうか。
I lower my guard. Why did she just say so?
知られたからにはしょうがない。簡単に説明しておこう。ただし、これは他言無用だ。
Suzuha nods firmly. Is it just me or her eyes or are her eyes gleaming?
我ら未来ガジェット研究所は世界を影から操る闇の機関に対抗し、その支配構造を破壊するために活動しているのだ。ふーはははは。
へえ。その闇の機関ってセルン？
Oh, what? How did you know?
そうだ。
おお、やっぱそうなの？あいつら抱きすべき連中だよね。
She nods herself for some reason. And how do you say contemptible? A lot of big words that I don't use. I thought I was the only one who used words sorry. I thought I was the only one who uses words like that in normal conversation.
なぜ俺たちが今まさにセルンにハッキング中だと知っている。
ハッキング中なの？今？
We giving it away. Me and my big mouth.
いいからこちらの質問に答えろ。なぜ俺たちとセルンの関係を知っている？
ああ、それは。いや実は昼間話し声を聞いちゃってさ、ここに立つと窓から聞こえてくるわけ。
The window. Come to think of it, it was open, and Daru and I were talking loudly. Good job, you two. Wait, can you really hear us from here? I look up to the second floor. The window's still fully open, but I can't hear a thing. I guess Daru's working quietly. I look down. There's an unfamiliar bicycle parked in front of the bronze tube workshop. One of those mountain bikes. Its frame is all sparkly, its tires mostly clean, probably new. It looks pretty fast, but whose is it?
私、昨日からここで働き出したんだけど。
Susan opens the bronze tube workshop door with a wry smile.
これが予想以上に暇でさ、今日だけで 4,5 回は外に出たね。客来ないかなーって店の前で索敵しちゃったね。
Reconnoiter? Now, there's a word you don't hear in casual conversation. I'm pretty sure it means perform reconnaissance, to scout an area and gather intelligence. Is she some kind of secret agent? I follow Suzuha into the store.
その時に2階から君たちの話し声が聞こえちゃったわけよ。気になってついネットで調べちゃった。セルンの黒い噂についてもバッチリ知ってるよ。
Dang, we were careless. So we need to close that window when we discuss sensitive matters from now on. But if we do that, the lab will turn into a scorching heck. Danged if I do, danged if I don't.
とにかく絶対に他言無用だぞ。
Or else men in black will raid us.
あ、わかった。これでも口は硬いから任せといて。
Susan grins and thumps her chest confidently. All is quiet inside the Bron Tube workshop. The gigantic TV isn't on. Mr. Bron's not here either.
店長はどこへ？
たった今、君のテレビの修理が終わって出てったよ。
I got mail! Oh, Lukaku. Let's see, I made sweets. I baked cookies today. I had everyone in my family eat some and got this for approval. Would it be okay if I baked some for your lab friends, Master? Oh, and it would be great if you could teach me some more techniques with Samidare whenever you have time. P.S. I managed 10 practice swings today. Let's see, what is it? And well done, we won't welcome your refreshments. In fact, you can come cook for us every day if you want. I'll even provide you with a maid uniform. Okay, yeah, that's a little weird. You sure get along with your family. How many families do you have anyway? Diary keeps insisting that shrine maidens should come in pairs. Okay, what's this one? You must depend on me. Remember, all things come to an end. Every meeting heroes parting. I can't hide from realization forever. And still my arm grows weaker by the day. When I'm gone, you have to take care of yourself. I think the first one's a little bit weird. Second one? How many families do you have anyway? Sure. You probably went to see the chipmunk. He disappears during business hour every now and then. Whenever I ask him where he's going, he always says something like, I'm picking my beloved daughter up from school. When my beloved daughter has a cold, with a huge grin on his face. He dotes on her too much. It probably just annoys her. Anyway, just how irresponsible can you be to neglect work to see your daughter? He used to put a back soon sign on the door whenever he left, but now he has Suzuha to take care of things while he's gone.
つうわけで直ったテレビはこれね。
Suzuha lightly taps the TV on the counter.
お代は1000円でいいってさ。
Dang, manager. I bet he gave it to us just so he could charge repair fees. I reluctantly take a bill out of my wallet and hand it to Suzuha. She takes out a receipt. Apparently it was already written out.
毎度あり。じゃあ持ってっていいよ。
まさか一人で持っていけと？
え？違うの？持ってきた時も一人だったんでしょ？
Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go upstairs than down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman.
手伝ってもいいけど。そっか。もう力仕事も女がやる時代か。
She mutters, her tone pensive. How sarcastic of her.
誰も貴様に手伝ってもらおうなどとは思っていない。というより、貴様のような女子に手伝ってもらうことなど、この俺のプライドが許さん。
おお。
Pause.
今の男らしいじゃん。私惚れちゃうかも。
騙されるものか。貴様、嘘をついている。
なんで嘘って思うの？
それはこの俺の能力。
Oh my gosh.
カロリン・ジェントルマンが反応したから。
This power allows me to see through lies. Lies appear to glow red, then they die. What?
能力？
Suzuha's eyes pop, but then she clears her throat as if to hide her surprise.
それって超能力的なもの？
When I nod, she whispers into my ear.
あのさ、君みたいな能力者って。
She's just like going along with this too.
いるわけがなかろう。この俺がスペシャルなのだ。
I dust my chest out as far as possible to display my majesty.
そっか、あまたにはいないのか。びっくりした。でもいるって時点ですごいな。やっぱセルンのせいで退化したのかな。
After running some nonsense to herself, she finally nods in understanding.
でもさ、戦闘になれば相手の嘘を見抜く力なんて意味なくない？やっぱ 1000m 級の長距離狙撃を命中させられるとか、いかに効率よく相手の関節決められるかとかの方が重要だと思うな。
What the heck is she talking about? Is she a survival game otaku? No wait, don't tell me.
貴様、さては機関のヒットマンだな。ミス・ゴルゴというコードネームで呼ばれているだろう。誰に雇われた？
いや、誰にも雇われてないし。っていうか、ゴルゴって何？
She's trying to glass things over for an sincere smile. The confusion is suspicious. It reminds me, I think I remember her saying some often disturbing things when we first met yesterday.
ちなみにさ、君の能力って他にもあるの？
あったとしても俺を殺しに来たヒットマンに教えるものか。
君を殺しなんてしないってば。
己の能力を他人に教えるなど自殺行為にも程がある。力は秘めたるもの。相手に悟られぬよう使ってこそ初めて。
Oh, sorry. I cut off his sentence. Burning tension runs between us. Our eyes meet. Invisible sparks scatter. Ooh, I got mail. Oh no. What do you need? Oh, Kame-kun, I want you to reply to me already. I've been waiting, you know. And please tell me the super hacker's address when you can. If we don't get cracking, someone else might get to the IBN 5100 first. Oh, leave me alone. Por favor. No, leave me alone. Stop spamming my mail. And then an email arrives to break a stalemate. I turn my attention away from Suzuha. This ringtone is starting to piss me off. It's most likely from that Mal demon Shining Finger. I tell without even checking. Oh, I did. I looked at it already. This is getting ridiculous. She's got some stalker qualities, and maybe split personalities. I shouldn't have given her my address. I look at Suzuha and see her lying on the counter. She's playing with something in the palm of her hand. It looks like a small metal pin. Anyway, how could she be this lazy on her second day? I love CRTs was a lie too, wasn't it?
なんか渋い顔してるね。死亡通知でも来た？
あ？
例えだってば。
A death notice? What? She was just wondering if I got a death notice? How could she say that with a straight face? What the heck is a death notice anyway? Do those even exist?
嫌な知らせでもあったのかって聞きたかったわけ。
似たようなものだ。
This girl's hard to get a handle on. I really shouldn't let my guard down around her.
IBN5100 というレトロ PC にやたら執着している女がいてな。
Oh, Suzuha leaps up as soon as I speak.
IBN5100？
知っているのか？
あ、
そうか。IBN5100 の都市伝説は有名だったのか。
Maybe that retro PC is more popular with female otaku than I thought.
そうそう、都市伝説でした。君はどの程度まで知ってんの？
She's kind of a little bit suspicious because I don't know where she came from. she definitely knows something, but I don't know what it is. I could be wrong though.
実際に探し回ってみたが、結局秋葉にはなかったというオチは知っている。
そっか。そりゃそうだよね。
何か知っている口ぶりだな。
いや、知ってるような知ってないようなって感じかな。
What? Death Notice? No? What are you talking about, Dio? Duo. Why did I say Dio? Whoops, I mean Duo.
私は知らないけど、遠い知り合いが知ってて、それをちらっと聞いたことがあるみたいな。
Another insincere smile. Dio? Again? I'm starting to think she's not a very good liar. You can tell she's lying whenever she smiles like that. Suspicious. Sure enough, she doesn't offer any other information. She just keeps that insincere smile plastered on her face.
貴様。何者？
Suzuha falls back down to the counter with a deep sigh. She looks up at me from that position.
IBN5100 についてのさ、興味深い情報教えてあげ。そんな目で見られたら教える気なくなっちゃった。
そもそも俺は IBN5100 になど興味はない。
I'm more concerned right now. Solving one of Akiba's mysteries won't topple the organization's regime, after all.
貴様を信用できる要素が一つもない。その面白い情報が真実であるかどうかもわからない。
うわぁ、そこまで言う？確かに私、挙動不審だけどね。
You kinda are. Who are you?
じゃあさ、教えないけど、ヒントだけあげるよ。
Okay.
そんで、わかりそうでわからないもどかしさに身もだえちゃえ。実は IBN5100 には隠された機能があるんだよ。
Nani? A hidden function? A function? That reminds me. Pretty sure the JT from 2000 said something like that. I searched through my memories.
確か IBN5100 には独自のプログラミング言語がどうたらこうたら。
嘘！なんで知ってんの？なんで？
I only vaguely remembered, but it looks like I hit the mark. I grin.
能力名サイズハング。俺は貴様の心の内を読み取ることができるのだ。
I wonder if like he's like thought of these like powers, you know, and kept it in his like backstory or for his lore.
何それ？反則！
For some reason, Suzuha covers her face with both her hands. She opens her fingers just enough to peek at me. That's not enough to escape my power.
すべてはお見通しだ。アマネスズハ。観念するがいい。
とにかく IBN5100 には隠された機能があるの。 AP エリアベーシックが普及する前に書かれた IBN の独自のプログラミング言語も解読できちゃうのってさ、驚愕だと思わない？
I remember. JT said the same thing in 2000, and right after that, an IBM engineer officially admitted to that function's existence.
今や IBN5100 でしか解読できない失われたプログラミング言語があったりするんだよ。
The reason T traveled to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100 was because he needed that function. Maybe Moeka wants to use it too. Or maybe not. Shining Finger doesn't seem like the type who know about that sort of function.
だから IBN5100 ってすっごくレアな PC なの。
While talking, Suzuha keeps dropping her glance at the metal pin in her hand. She rolls it around with her fingers. I guess that's a habit of hers. So IBM 5100s are super rare? Maybe if I get one, I could sell it for a high price. That could be a good way to raise research funds. But first, I have to deal with CERN. So something with the IBM 5100. See, JT says life in 2036 is very different. It's very different from what it is today. Most people live on farms, growing their own food. All forms of commerce and communication are restricted. There's no travel, no internet, no railroad even. Most people never see another town, let alone a city. Science continues to advance, of course, but the vast majority of people do not benefit from that progress. Technology belongs only to those chosen by CERN and the Committee of 300. It's very peaceful, at least on the surface. There's none of the conflict you see in this era. Let's see. It's governed by CERN. All nations, even America, have disbanded their armies. Civilization has returned to 18th century level of technology and exists under a communist system of government. Wow, okay. Let's see. Change the future? What's going to happen? Hmm. 20 hours have passed since Dari started hacking. Oh my gosh, he's been going at it for 20 hours? Oh my. Night gives way to a refreshing summer morning. I glance at Dari while browsing that channel on my phone. He's fidgeting even more. Now his legs are like pistons. His knees move up and down in harmony with the rat-a-tat rat-a-tat of his keyboard. Dara hasn't slept in about 40 hours, but he still won't get off the computer. 40 hours? I would my brain would just not function. there's no way. I'd be so tired. I think at most the one time I had was about an hour of sleep. An hour or two. It was every time I don't have enough sleep at all. I get kind of well, obviously I get a headache, but I get kind of sick too. I was going to ask him if he'd like a break, but his entire body is exuding an aura that says, "Don't talk to me." I curl up a bit and return to my phone. My discussions with JT aren't making sense. Not even T himself seems to know about the T from 10 years ago. It's hard to imagine that everyone on that channel is conspiring against me. But how else can I explain it? Out of options, I decided to email T directly, just as he told me to. Well, I didn't even notice that he responded on that thread. He audaciously exposed his own address on that channel. I guess that's his way of saying, bring it on. In my email, I questioned the differences between his post now and his posts 10 years ago. The current T hasn't even acknowledged the latter. I only vaguely remember them, but they basically went like this. In 2015, World War III breaks out. Many people die. By 2036, the world is contaminated from nuclear warfare. JT travels to 1975 to obtain the IBM 5100. The IBM 5100 was necessary to revive technology lost in World War III. The IBM 5100 has a hidden function, the ability to read IBM's proprietary computer language, which predates APL and BASIC. But only certain IBM engineers are aware of that function, so it does not appear in the manual. In 1998, T meets his younger self and his parents in America. JT was a soldier who volunteered for this mission. JT is an American. Furthermore, in 2000, T correctly predicted the outcomes of some future events. This is how you described yourself 10 years ago. Why have you changed your story? Let's see, the Peruvian coast earthquake in 2001, the election of a new pope, the outbreak of the Iraq War, China's advances in space, and so forth. Though he only talked vaguely about each one, they all came true. On the other hand, other predictions weren't unfulfilled. For example, the Y2K bug, civil war in America, the cancellation of the Beijing Olympics, the inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, and so forth. There's more, but let's leave those aside for now. I'm going to ask him why those predictions didn't come true. Let's see. Sorry for sudden email. Let's see. Most of your predictions from back then didn't come true. If you're from the future, then why didn't your predictions come true? I'd appreciate a satisfactory explanation. Alright, let's send it now. If you can't answer to my satisfaction, then the current T is an imposter. This is your litmus test, JT. So, what are your true colors? Oh! It's Mayuri! Mayuri comes in. It looks like she's forgiven us for experimenting on her food. She's back to her usual smiley self.
こんな朝早くからどうしたのだ
2人が2日連続徹夜って聞いたからね。差し入れ買ってきたよ。
そうかそれはご苦労
No, to be accurate, it wasn't 2 nights in a row. I took an afternoon nap yesterday. Mayuri starts fishing through her convenience store bag. Ooh, excuse me. And then she takes out... Canned Odin? The canned Odin is still warm when she gives it to me. I open the lid right away and eat the beef. Mayuri and I have been together for a long time, so she knows what I like. And when it comes to canned Odin, beef is where it's at.
マユシーからのプレゼントだよ。1個270円もするんだから大事に食べてね。
最近バナナや唐揚げは食べ飽きていたところだ。今後もこの差し入れで頼む。
さすがにしょっちゅうおごれるほどマユシーのポケットマネーは多くないのです。あとバナナや唐揚げはマユシーが大好きだから今後も続けます。
I consider saying, you'll get fat if you only eat frozen foods, but that threat's not very effective against Mayuri, so I hold my tongue. Her high metabolism prevents her from eating fat, no matter how much she eats.
あとね、他にもあるよ。
I feel like
じゃ
like they just don't eat healthy stuff in general. Except for her, she had, you know, the bananas. Next, she produces a small box with a round net, a rye net illustration.
ーライネットソーセージ。あのね、おまけでウーパのボトルキャップがついてくるんだ。すごく欲しかったから買っちゃった。
She sticks out her tongue with a shy giggle. Something tells me that in a few months' time, this lab will be neck deep in Upa goods. There are only a few things right now, like the cushion on the sofa, but that number is sure to grow exponentially.
で、ダルくんはどう？
苦戦中だ。少しぐらい休んでもらった方がいいんだがな。何もぶっ通しで何とかしろとは一言も言ってないんだから。
ダルくんのスーパーハッカー魂がメラメラバーニングしちゃったんだね。
そこハカーって言わないように。
Empty dyed cola bottle comes whistling through the air. It hits my head with a nice thunk.
ピリピリしてる。
Mayuri and I evacuate to a corner of the lounge and quietly eat the Odin.
でもハッキングって悪いことなんだよね。マユシーはね、二人にそういうことしてほしくないな。
ダルのスーパーハッカーじゃなくてハッカーとしての腕前使わなければ宝の持ち腐れだ。
Incidentally, it looks like hackers hijacked Steins' system back in 2008. We found news articles about it online. That means even the inventors of the World Wide Web have holes in their security. Yeah, that's true. Oh, with his skills, Daru should have no trouble getting through.
それにこれはセルンの悪事を暴くため世界を陰で支配する巨大な闇との戦いなのだよ。
Oh, this is Amane Suzuha. First email. Thanks for exchanging addresses with me yesterday. I finally made a friend here. Yay, don't worry. I won't email you too much, and I might be slow to reply too. I'm kinda new at this email thing. It's okay to laugh at me. Alright, let's see, what can I say? That was an exchange. You took my address by force. I had no choice but to submit. Let's see. Where were you living before? Slow to reply? Haven't used cell phones much. Let's say maybe where were you living before? That's unusual. Mayuri just accepts whatever I say. Well, I admit it. We are doing a bad thing. But there's no way we can stop now. I need to change the subject.
マユリよ、さつま揚げをやるから牛すじをくれないか。
それならうずら卵がいいな。
Ooh, claw eggs. Mmm.
ふざけるな。俺は牛すじの次にうずら卵が好きなのだ。
マユシーもうずら卵好きだもん。
ちくわで手を打ってくれ。
わかったよ。
What's Shikuwa?
さつま揚げ
With that said, I scurried the chikua and put it in Mayuri's can, and I get her beef in return. Subject change complete. Mayuri really eats up conversations about food. It's so easy to manipulate her. Muhahaha. Oh.
もうすぐなんだよ。SQL のテーブル一覧さえ手に入れればパスワード特定余裕なんだよ。うへへへへ。僕をなめんな。
Daria started talking to himself. Alright, let me see. Yeah. Looks like things are falling into place. What a perv laugh. Just a little bit. Wait, you mean Daru? Daru really is a super hacker. I think this is the first time I've seen him serious. Daru bends himself forward, staring holes into the screen. I see. But all I see on the screen is the same string of numbers and letters.
おほ、来た来た来た。いいよいいよ。ほら、観念して俺の前に全部晒しやがれっつうの。すっぱだかにされてる気分はどうだよ。ひゃっ
Okay, calm down, Daru. His eyes are bloodshot, and he started rambling. Maybe the lack of sleep is getting to him. Daru opens up a new window, types in a 12-character string, and slams in an enter key. An error sound rings. He quickly deletes the string and enters in a new one. He keeps repeating that sequence until finally...
おお、来た来た。ID とパス一致。ひょっほー。ログイン完了だゴラ。死ねえ、なめんな。イエスイエスイエス。
What enthusiasm.
誰やったのか
Are we in? The smug bee turns around with an expression of immense satisfaction, as if he's gone to Le Petit Amour? What is how you say that?
ミッションコンプリート。
本当か
わあ、すごいね。よくわかんないけど。
Ah, okay. I hope you have a good meal, child. After 20 hours of agony, it's finally over. To show Daru my appreciation, I toss him an unopened Oden can.
仕事の後のおでん缶って最高すぎだろう。
よくやった。やはりお前は世界最高のスーパーハッカー。
ハッカーな。
あ、ハッカーだ。お前が敵でなくてよかった。それで世界滅亡計画の証拠は見つかったか。
いや、まだ見てねっつーの。繋がっただけ。ま、ここまで来ればあとは楽だけどな。
ならば疲れているところ悪いが早速調べてくれ。きっとあるはずなのだ、陰謀の影が。
はいはい、やりますよ。でもその前におでん缶食わせろ。
Yeah, he hasn't eaten anything in like, what, 40 hours? Oh my gosh. Like a day? Or something. I don't even know when he last ate. Let's see, after a short meal break, Daru taps on his keyboard more nimbly than before.
手に入れたパスがセルンの誰のものなのかってのが問題なんだよな。
どういうこと？
セルンのデータベースに入ってデータのテーブル一覧をゲットしたんよ。そっから11111111とか ABCDEFGH みたいな簡単なパスワードを使ってる関係者に的を絞って ID 手に入れたわけ。
Simple passwords like that?
その ID の持ち主がサーバー管理者だったら最高なんだけど、さすがにそこまで運は良くないと思われ。
日本語で OK だよ。
右に同じく。
要するにセルンのサーバー管理者のパスだったならセルンの全身を舐め回すように弛緩しまくりだけど、
Oh my
そうじゃない普通の研究員か何かならおっぱいしか見せてもらえない的な。
Why you have to say it like that?
ダルク、エッチだね。
エロい例えをするな。つまり見られる情報が限定されてしまうということだろう。
そういうこと。 ま、サーバー管理者を特定してパスをゲットするのも時間の問題だけど、それはまた今度にするわ。さすがに眠くてあんま頭が働かん。
It would be cruel to push Daru any further. It's unfortunate, but overworking him isn't an option. Let's let him rest so he can regain his energy.
お、どうやら手に入れた ID は加速器部門担当者のものらしい
Oh
よ。
wow, okay.
サーバー管理者じゃないのか。
一発で当てるなんて奇跡でも起きない限り無理だっつうの。セルに何人の関係者がいると思ってるんだぜ。
何？
6000人以上。
That many?
まあ、とりあえずこの加速器部門担当者の名前はジャックさんのメールのログをちょろっと覗かせてもらおうよ。
And of course, the emails come up in English.
うわわ、まゆしは頭が痛くなってきました。
It's pathetic to flinch at the mere sight of English.
ダリオ、なんと書いてあるのだ。
翻訳しないと。
エキサイト先生にご登場願え。
そんなめんどいことしてらんねえっつの。
Daru boots up translation software and auto-translates the open page. Poor, unnatural Japanese shows up. First line says, Happy New Year.
新年の挨拶みたいっすな。バカンスでスペイン行くとか羨ま。
That email's normal. Nothing out of the ordinary.
こういうログを漁っていけばそのうちサーバー管理者も特定できるのだぜ。
他人のメールを勝手に見るのってすごくごめんなさいって気持ちになる。
Mayuri gets depressed and moves away from the computer. She sits on the sofa and hugs her giant Lupa cushion with a sigh. I know we're doing something socially unacceptable. However,
俺はとっくに悪の道に踏み込んだ身。何の
Oh my
良心の
goodness.
呵責も感じないのだ。うわー責任はすべてこの俺が取る。ダリア・マユリに罪をかぶせるつもりはない。
うほっ、僕オカリンになら
oh my
惚
god,
れてもいい。
don't say it like that.
それはお断りだ。というわけでダリオ、心置きなく覗き見るのだ。
オカリン
Whoa, okay.
まゆし悲しいです。
So this is that kind of game. That's of no concern to me. You just sit there and pretend your hands are clean. Upon further examination, we discover several emails with the title Experiment Report. In English, naturally. Looks like he sends emails like these almost daily.
LHC の実験レポートか。タイムマシンのヒントが得られるかもしれない。
Yeah.
開いてみるべきだろう。
これ見たら確実にヤバそうだけどな。
That's what his lips say, but his hand still clicks on the email. What comes up is an unintelligible series of symbols.
これ暗号化されてる。
さすがに簡単にはいかないか。
ま、この程度の暗号を解くのはへでもないがな。
Nice. Super hacker. He's a genius, no doubt. Daru undoes the security in less than 10 minutes. The real-time sync is deciphering the crappy machine translation.
意訳すると、はいポール。
そういう演技は無用だ。
サイですか。今日付の実験データをサーバーにアップしておいた。 LHC の調子は良好だ。あくまで LHC はだが、こいつはまるで猫みたいに気まぐれだが、ここ1ヶ月ほどは驚くほど素直だ。ずっとこの調子だといいんだがな。しかし報われない仕事だと思わないか。この子猫、大猫と言うべきか。 ははははが稼働して9年になるが、この人類史を塗り替える研究は一部の人間の目にしか入らないわけで、もっとも公表されたらされたでいい晒し者になるのがオチだろうがな。世の中の連中はきっとこう言うだろうさ。今すぐロバート・ゼメキフをセルンに呼んでください。そうすれば1年と経たないうちに作ってもらえるだろうってな。
9年
Dara finishes reading. I rub my temples with my thumbs. Calm down, let's sort these things out.
今のメール、翻訳ミスということはないのか？
Did Daru knows something unnatural too? He's not joking like he usually does.
翻訳ソフトを信じるならミスはないんじゃね？ところどころへんてこな日本語になってるのは確かだけど。
だとしたら妙なことになる。LHC が稼働を開始したのは去年の春ぐらいだったはずだ。だがこのメールでは9年前から稼働していたと読み取れる。
おかしいな。
The email sent date is this year, 2010. So 9 years ago makes it 2001. JT posted this on that channel yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. I gulp. If you read between the lines of this email, it sounds like they're doing some sort of secret experiment. Also, Robert Zemeckis? Am I saying this right? Name right? Is a super famous Hollywood movie director. He directed a trilogy of smash hit time travel movies about 20 years ago. I groan. No way. Was I right? Someone's hiding a major secret from the world? It's related to time travel?
ダル、もっと調べてくれ。タイムマシン研究の痕跡を探すんだ。
マジでか。
I don't know if Daru is questioning my order, or the possibility that CERN might be researching time travel. Either way, he begins tapping on the keyboard again.
どのメールにもタイムマシンって単語は出てこないけど、Z プログラムって単語がこの数ヶ月で100箇所以上も使われてる。これ今 LHC を使ってやってる実験のことじゃね？
その具体的な内容はブラックホールの生成実験か？
どっかに資料は。お、見つけた。
Daru opens the PDF attachment.
ほほう、なんかこれフランスとイギリスとオランダのトップシークレット扱いっぽい。
国家最高機密。
セルンは国家機関じゃないはずなのに、なんでだろう。つうか国家機密ってさすがにまずいんじゃね？
構わん。詳細を調べろ。
いやいや、バレたらただじゃ済まんし。
お前はハッキングで足がつくような無能なのか？
そうならないようにはしてる。
だったら何も問題はない。
そりゃどうも。
Daru makes a slightly awkward face as he takes the file up at the Z program and feeds it into the translation software. Also, it's like 9 to... okay, we'll go just a little bit more, and I think that should be it for today.
5月14日、第137次 Z プログラム実験レポート。なお、ミニブラックホール生成ミッションはすでに確立しているため、報告は省く。第1に。
Stop! Stop!
Error, human is dead, mismatch. What does that mean? Well, I mean, it's like the translation? All of a sudden, T's predictions became a reality.
やはりセルンは LHC を使ったミニブラックホール生成に成功していたのだ。
公式には実験はまだ成功してないって発表されてるのにな。
This is what T was referring to when he posted, "Don't believe what they say."
そもそも実験の目的は新しい素粒子反応を起こすことであってミニブラックホール生成じゃないし。
Daru doesn't take his wide eyes off the monitor.
だが実際にはすでにミニブラックホールは生成されている。
みたいだな。
その先には何と書いてある？
実験結果エラー、ヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ、詳細は別紙ゼリーマンズレポートナンバー14を参照。リフターの調整および各局所は適合地点をオンラインとして確定できない限り実験は停止するべきと提案する。
どういう意味だ？
ヒューマンイズデッドって人が死んだって意味じゃね？
Somebody died? Seriously? Roan, this isn't a joke anymore. Something very serious is going on here. Maybe we are in too deep. And what if we are? I'm not afraid. I'm not. After all, I am the insane mad scientist Hoen Kyoma. I can't stop now. I can't control my curiosity. Besides, now that I have proof of their evil deeds, ignoring it would just leave a bad taste in my mouth. My throat's gone dry. I swallow my saliva. In an attempt to keep whatever composure I can, I scold myself for being so faint of heart.
ゼリーマンズレポートというのは何だ？
Adar starts typing once I ask my question, but he soon clicks his tongue.
ジャックさんのメールには見当たらないな。誰かもっと偉い人かサーバー管理者のパスを手に入れないと。
ではそれは後回しだ。タイムマシンについて探してくれ。
さすがに出てこないんじゃね？
After that, Dara spends about 15 minutes fishing through the Accelerated Division chief's email, but he doesn't find anything about time machines.
加速器技術委員会とか LHC 計画責任者とかって単語が出てきたから、その辺の ID を見当をつけて探すかな。そっちからならもっと突っ込んだ情報が手に入るかもしれんわな。
ジャックさんの ID では調べられないのか？
Dara shakes his head.
では今日のところはこれまでか。
ちなみにさ、今見てたのがセルンの一番でかいサーバーなんだけど、実はもう一個妙な
というと
バグってた。
バグ？
いやバグっつうか、一応プログラムのコードらしきものは出てくるんだけど、もう意味不すぎてむちゃくちゃっつうか、全くもって解読不能です、本当にありがとうございましたっつうか。
暗号化されている可能性は？
あれは暗号には見えないのだぜ。そもそもプログラムとして成立してないんだよね。ただそんな誰にも見られないようなデータベースがなんで置いてあんのかは気になる。
気になるな。
ちょっと解析してみるを。
Dara tries every trick in the book to crack that mystery database. After about an hour, the pistons he has for fingers begin speeding up. Eventually, he just slams the keyboard out of frustration.
わからん。全然わからん。こんなん絶対プログラムじゃねえよ、ボケ。死ねかすがウェッケー
Oh great, he snapped.
もうやめた方がいいよ。
Mayuri puts down her sewing tools and turns to Daru with a worried look on her face.
頭もよく回らんし、もう無理。
This is bad. Daru's breaking down. Maybe I'm pushing him too far. He's been up 2 days straight. He's probably at his limits. His limit.
もう休め、誰？
そうするわ。つうかさ、もしこれがバグじゃなくてガチでプログラムだとしても、作ったやつにしかわからんよ。こんなん見たことないし。
Program unlike anything he's seen. At that moment, music bursts from my pocket. Alright, let's see. What? It's from JT! Let's see. Are you being honest? If everything you wrote is true, then we have a lot to talk about. particularly concerning the IBM 5100's hidden functionality, which I have not mentioned to anybody yet. I am indeed surprised that you know about it. However, I have not gone to the year 2000, though it is possible I may go there later. There are three possible explanations. First, the JT who appeared in 2000 is my future self. In other words, I go to 2000 later and write about the things you have told me, but that would cause a chicken and egg paradox, wouldn't it? Second, you're delusional or making things up. For the sake of serious discussion, let's set this possibility aside. Third, you may have seen something I wrote on a different world line. That would mean that 10 years ago, you existed in a different world line than the one we're on now. However, that raises another question. When a world line changes, the entire timeline is reconstructed from past to future in order to prevent a paradox from occurring. That was proven in 2036. In other words, it should be impossible for you to retain memories of a previous world line, unless you too are a time traveler, that is. Do you have any idea what the cause could be? Alright, so I can't reply to him. I gulp. Flash runs through my head like an electric shock. It's quite a bit of text, but what catches my eye are the first several lines.
そうか。今、点が線でつながろうとしているぞ。
何の話？
Mayu looks at me curiously, but I don't have time to answer her. I'm frantically assembling the pieces in my mind.
ジョン・タイター、セル、タイムマシン。
These things are all connected. And now I have another piece of the puzzle. Sure of my own brilliance.
だるよ。もしかするとそのプログラムの正体、判明するかもしれんぞ。
The IBM 5100.
どうやって？
5100. I aim my phone's camera at the screen, displaying the supposedly bugged data and take a picture. Attach it to a message. Does this code look familiar? Send it to T. A mysterious database inside CERN. A program unlike anything Super Hacker Daru has ever seen. Its true form is...
俺のひらめきが正しければ、ジョン・タイターが知っている。
はあ？それはないわ。
なんとでも言うがいい。答えはすぐに出る。
We wait for T's reply. Though it's only been a few minutes, it feels like an eternity to me. He's gonna respond?
来た。
Where did you find that? That's written in proprietary IBM programming language used prior to 1975. You can only decipher it with IBM 5100. I quickly opened the mail, and its contents are enough to raise goosebumps in my entire body.
やはりな。
やはりって？
だるよ。俺の予想は正しかった。判明したぞ。そのプログラムの正体が。
IBN 5100。
Oh, it's a picture of it. Look at that. Wow. That retro PC has a certain special function. In fact, for more than 25 years after it went to market in 1975, nobody knew of it save a few IBM engineers. That function was first brought to light by the JT who appeared in 2000. Well, after T posted about it, an actual IBM engineer admitted to the hidden function's existence. Which reminds me, I talked to Suzuha about this only yesterday.
AP エリアベーシックが普及する前に書かれた IBM の独自のプログラミング言語も解読できちゃうのってさ、驚愕だと思わない？今や IBM5100 でしか解読できない失われたプログラミング言語があったりするんだよ。
What an incredible coincidence. A prime example of I don't know how to say that. Sync cross. I can't even. It's words. It's almost like a mighty will is pulling the strings.
いいな、断じていいなだ。我らにとってこの発見はまさに必然。これこそがシュタインズゲートの選択だということだ。
つまりセルンは IBN5100 を使ってこのデータベースを構築したって？互換性のないマシンを使って？なんでそんなわけわからんことを？
ならば聞くが、外部からのクラッキングに対する最高のセキュリティ方法は何だ？
そりゃスタンドアローンだろ。
Gary quickly catches on to my question.
IBN5100 でしか解読できないなら、それは疑似的なスタンドアローンってわけか。
ゆえに、そこに眠るのはセルンにとって最重要の機密だということだ。
つか、オカリンはなんでその隠された機能のこと知ってるん？
Came back when my mom wants me to go shopping, buy me ski, no matter where you are in the world. Good morning, afternoon, good evening, and good night. Oh, no problem, child. Yeah, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. But have fun shopping, and I'll see you again. See you next week or sometime. But take care. Have a good rest of your day.
俺の頭の中に眠る膨大なインデックスに記述されている。どうでも言っておこう。
He said it himself 10 years ago, but Daru wouldn't believe me even if I told him the truth.
パクリ設定オツ。
I ignored Daru's retort.
マユリ、大事な話があるから集まれ。
Alright, I think this is a good time to end. So we're getting to we're figuring out more about CERN, so that's good. But I feel like, yeah, especially if we're hacking into the system, this is gonna be a bad thing. You're gonna find out. Alright, let me go to the just chatting room. Let me exit out of the game here. I saved, right? Yes, I did. Let's save again. Oops. I keep pressing Z, thinking it will go back. Ace Attorney. It's like messing up the controls for me. But yeah, so we're getting more into it. Things are... Ooh, excuse me. What do you call it? Like, I have a feeling... Because we don't know who that girl is. I mean, what's her name? Suzuha Amane? She... I feel like she has something to do with... I hope it's not the organization. But we'll see. But thanks everyone for watching. I think I am probably gonna... I think I'm probably gonna just end stream. I'm just feeling a little bit sleepy. I mean, I'll still be up, but yeah. But thank you again everyone for watching. Next week, I believe I think we'll be playing more of Ace Attorney Investigations with Leah. I had to make sure with them. But we'll be playing more Steins Gate, so I'm looking forward to more. Yeah, thanks for being here, sis. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the stretch. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good time watching. Let me stretch. Oh my gosh, my back. I am a super shrimp. Alright. Wait, I was gonna say, yeah, I gotta do all my like goodbyes. Everyone has a good rest of their day. Good rest of their night. Good rest of your week, and a good weekend. When the weekend's here. But yeah, I will see everyone next week. Alrighty, bye.